And now we're gonna move on to blue Basin Turquoise. And we have the necklace, wow, from $185 to $129, the bracelet from $160 to $112, and we have only about 50 of the rings, but we'll be doing it at $59 too. Now this, you know, I love, and this is what Jay is known for. He's known for turquoise, but in this couple of hours, we've had a chance to bring you so many different varieties, and a lot of you have never had the opportunity to even see blue Basin Turquoise. Tell us about this variety, Jay.
Okay, as far as I know, this doesn't, the deposit doesn't even exist anymore. This comes out of the Mineral Park mine. I bought this material 7 years ago, maybe even longer now. You know, you've seen great shots from the air that we've done when we were in the plane, and you could actually see the blue basin that this came out of. It came out of the Kingman, so the Kingman mine, the Mineral Park mine, actually Kingman. This is what you know is kind of that deposit is famous for. This rich dark blue. This is probably, you know, and I'll explain this and qualify this, okay? This is very rare. You can't get it. It's the last of the material that I have. I've held on to this for at least 7 years. It's been at least 7 years now since I bought it. It's only gone up in value. It's extremely rare. I don't even think they have any more of it. I mean, at one time, they were into the pocket. We bought it. And here's the thing with this material. At the time that I bought this and bought the rough material, it was without a doubt the most expensive turquoise that I've ever had in my collection, even higher than Sleeping Beauty. I paid a fortune for it. And the reason I paid a fortune for it at the time was the fact that the blues were these real clear high blues, I mean like neon blues, were almost non-existent. And everybody was going crazy. Sleeping Beauty had just shut down. And so everybody was going crazy on these prices. I bought this, I hear about it to this day, that, you know, how much I paid for this, okay? We've decided that the last of the last, and this is kind of the last of this material that I have. This is like a neon blue, electric blue that came out, and they call it Blue Basin. And the reason they call it Blue Basin, we have footage, but I doubt that they prep for it, or they can show it to you. But from the air, you can see them working it, and it's like a blue, kind of like, not a lake, but a pond is where they discovered it. And then now that's all gone, and they're actually working in a different part of the mountain, and that's all covered up now. And they ran it, well, the reason it's covered is because there was no more material. Wow. So, like I said, I don't even know if they've got any more of the blue basin. I know that they are getting other blue materials and everything, but here again with the Kingman, it's one of the last of the American mines that are functioning commercially. And so you ought to see their booth in Tucson. I went to go talk to them, and you know, I'm not going to fight the crowd. You know what I mean? I just want to go ahead.
You can talk to them anytime.
Well, I know him well enough that Marty was the best man at my wedding. So I still haven't forgiven him.
Sheila, I slapped him for you.
But she knows it. But no, he was the best man at my wedding.
He introduced you all.
Yeah, they introduced us. And that's what I'm saying. I haven't forgiven him.
We've got connections.
I'm not forgiving him or Coylin.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up with the bracelet last call. We want to show you the matching ring and earrings. Here's the ring for you. Oh, you know what? The earrings, there are 17.
Yeah. If you want these guys, and here again, okay, if you want